So tell me a little bit about your research. What do you do?
So I work in modeling and simulation of discrete event systems. In particular, I've been using the DEVS formalism that was invented by Bernie Ziegler since I started. I work also in cellular models, things like cellular automata. My main research area is in the bridging of simulation and real-time embedded systems, using simulation to develop real-time embedded systems and interfacing real-time embedded systems with simulations. Now they call, in this area they call cyber-physical systems these days.
So what's the coolest project that you worked on? Like what's been really exciting?
So recently we had we have a couple of very different projects. So I'm working right now with students in advanced models of crowds, with some models that have over 100,000 people doing crowd modeling behavior, and then the idea is that these 100,000 people behave individually, and you can see emergent behavior that you would normally see in crowds. So we've been able to reproduce runners in marathons, line forming in crossings, petal-shaped behavior in concerts, and none of that has been programmed. We programmed each individual, and with my students we're working on parallel techniques for that, and that's been working really well. The other thing is we've been building this kernel based on simulation to develop embedded real-time systems. So we have been putting that kernel in different microcontrollers, and the idea is that you can do simulations of the controllers, simulation of the environment around the controllers, put them together in simulation mode, replace software with hardware surrogates in a seamless fashion, one by one, and end up having a whole product in the hardware itself. And we use basically robotics as examples because it's an easily available platform to work with. And lately we have been moving to controllers for quadcopters, UAVs, and so we've been recently working in that area. As I was telling you, my focus is on modeling and simulation with a major focus on the modeling aspects. And from the simulation side, it's interesting to be able to deploy the same models in multiple platforms running in real-time, distributed, centralized, virtual time, real-time, and the challenges that impose. And then what's more interesting for me is the modeling aspect of modeling and simulation, because there are too many open problems. What gets me really excited is to see the wide variety of problems that still need to be solved, and the richness of these problems and the difficulty, and interacting with my colleagues and learning about new challenges that you never thought about, and trying to think about interesting solutions for those challenges, and simultaneously thinking about new open questions that this would derive.
Yeah, I think for me the modeling part is fun because it's like a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
You have to really pull apart the layers to figure out what the core components are.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun process.
Yes.
So you were just inducted as an SCS fellow.
Yes.
This conference.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Basically, it's a recognition of your peers and the society for the contributions to the field of modeling and simulation. So in the last 20 years. So I'm humbled and honored. I'm very happy, and again, it's a humbling experience. Thank you.